beautiful.
I am Michelle Wilson, and I'm from the United States. I just put glamour.
My name is Ana Herrera. I'm 22 years old, and I'm from Brasilia, Brazil. Really? I got this job!
I'm Roshana, I'm 20 and I'm from London.
I could cry right now, honestly.
Every clip you filmed of me, I'm swearing.
I'm Ben Adams, 24 years old, and I'm from London.
Ben, I've got some good news for you. You booked the job.
I'm Sella, I'm 27, and I was born in California. I'm the shortest one, so I just kind of, I just do me, to be honest. Today I am going to Espresso. It's a morning show, like Hello, Good Morning in America, but for the South African viewers. And it'll just be performing 2 songs, one older song, acoustic version, and then also my new single for my new EP. Being punctual is very important to me, just because that I'm still up and coming, and not saying that once you get well known, it's an excuse to not be punctual, but I just feel like I have more of a weight on my shoulders because I want to show people that I'm very professional and serious about what I'm doing. I'm very excited. It's a very exciting day, so can't wait to do this. When I started doing my music about 4.5, 5 years ago. You don't gotta go some kind of show you how to live. I started to, you know, do some shows. Like I started putting things out there. Some people say they do music, but they just write and sing to themselves and actually put it out there.
Okay, what's your setup? I didn't get a take right there.
I sent it to Johan. It's pretty much I need maybe I think one stand, and then for our acoustic performance, yeah. The guy that was accompanying me was John. He's from 20 Management as well. I found out through social media that he played guitar, so I reached out to him. How's that? That's not a big face. Oh. It works, man. All right. He was telling me to make a small face and then make a big face, and then like rub my cheeks together as I do it. Supposedly it warms up your body and your. I don't know what it does, to be honest. I just knew that he said it worked, so I believed it. Big face. I like meeting artists that also do vocal training because they always have different things that they do that you might not know of, so you like to add them together. People fake it till they make it, so I'm just going with the flow. Ready? Modeling for me is not really, it's part of acting. And so all the things entertainment is what I love. That's why I joined entertainment industries. There are some times I'll just kind of like, you know, my mind goes crazy because I'm thinking about, okay, if I can't do this today, I'll do a photo shoot. If I can't do that today, I'm gonna write. If I can't write today, I'm gonna try to, you know, create something on whatever. So, I mean, the only pro to that is that it keeps me going. I felt if I was just doing one thing, then I would kind of get more in the depressing state whenever I can't do that. So whenever I can't do one thing artistically, I always have something else to go to, which helps me. What's your name? Chinese? Beautiful, my name's Sella. I don't know if it's nervousness or it's more just like antsy. Thank you. So we can take both of these out.
Yeah, can I fly this mic?
Nerves come for small seconds every now and then, but they get backed away by just, you know, reassuring myself this is what I asked for. The difference between on a TV show versus modeling is just more of like, it's live. Modeling can be staged, you can like, you know, stop and go, but with TV shows, it's like a clockwork motion, it doesn't really stop. So you have to really like, you know, meditate, pray, whatever you do that you're ready for it when it happens, because you kind of only get one shot.
4, 3, 2.
This morning we are joined in studio by singer-songwriter Sela. With having traveled and worked all over the world, Sela has recently finished recording his 5-track EP using influences from his own life experiences. He joins us this morning to perform a track titled Show You, which will also be a single on his upcoming album.
Now even if he gave you flowers, you still don't be chicken all the same.
The first song, Show You, has a lot of history behind it. I'm trying to be more versatile with my music. I did an acoustic version to it.
Yo, okay, we screaming to get on it. This beat, I will transform it. If they speeding up my time, then I'm about to supersonic.
I write my own music, but for this EP, I wanted to have other influences in it. I love art, I love music, I love to write. I'm not the best shit. I love having people that can write being around me.
Let me show you how to live. I'ma show you how to live, yeah. Ooh, I'ma show you. Ooh, I'ma show you. Ooh, I'ma show you. Ooh, I'ma show you. Ooh, I'ma show you.
I got nervous when I couldn't hear the sound right on the sound check, and I was trying to ask people how was the sound. It got so quiet in there. And then also during rehearsal, when I was dancing with my choreographer Denver, I messed up on my steps, and I was like, crap, I can't, do this on the show.
I know who you are. Focus on you. Don't worry about how you perform. It's not what it is. Yeah. When you get to shows, then you worry about that. But right now, it's just simple. It's the first thing you did up here. Just getting back into it. Don't worry. I didn't consciously motivate him. I just wanted to make sure he was okay in the right state of mind. Because I guess being in a relationship, there's the advantage. Because you know the person very well. You know when they're stressed out. You know when they're sad. So when you see that, when it comes to work, you could really help out there. That's where you could be, and that's huge.
Having cameras in my face is kind of funny because a lot of people that want to be in entertainment will dream of having situations like this, but then when it actually happens, you got to be like, stop acting nervous. You pretty much begged for this.
4, 3, 2.
In studio we have singer-songwriter Sela, who recently finished recording his EP, highlighting his West Indian and African roots, back to perform another track. Here he is with Right Now.
Confusion, your mind you've been losing. I know you're waiting for this come up, but niggas can be choosing. Right now, it's time to show them.
I want dance to be a lot part of my show, only because there's too many male artists out there that just sing and don't move. They already have dancers. I also want to keep the masculinity, because not a lot of artists can keep the masculinity and do all that stuff together. But I want to keep, males that are masculine can do the same things that Rihanna and Beyonce are doing, but keep it masculine. That's definitely a goal for me. I was telling Vinny this morning, I woke up just having money to get to Africa, being on a national breakfast show and doing it all on my own really felt like, I'm really doing this and not not letting people take advantage anymore. I'm really taking the initiative and stepping up, and I'm very grateful, happy, and humbled, and I'm just, more just hungry to get more things under my belt.
I exercise every day, but obviously being here, it's kind of slacked off a bit, so I've joined a gym here, and I went this morning. If you look at commercial models, they're a bit more bulky and they have a bit more weight to them. I need to bulk up a bit as well, so that when that does come, I can then drop into commercial. I do generally just enjoy doing it. It's kind of my meditation, I suppose.
Ben's got a membership here and he took me along as his little guest friend.
Often when you go to a new place, it's all about meeting new people and
fitting in and like sort of getting comfortable and stuff. But since being here, now I'm realising that maybe for me right now, that's not what I should be concerned about. I should just be focused on myself, my career, and not worry about all the extra little things, really.
It was her first time, so I took her through my routine. She's very focused, and that's a good thing, but also a negative thing sometimes. She puts too much pressure on herself sometimes.
My routine now is very different to what Ben does. Ben's actually really strong. It surprised me. Like, he was doing his weights, I couldn't even get it off the floor, like the ones he was lifting up one arm. Is he a good teacher? I think I need a lot more attention than you would expect or assume. So, and Ben's like he'll walk off or just sort of stuff, and I'm like, Ben, pay me attention. One of my biggest fitness goals is to be able to do a pull-up. Different models have different goals. So for me, for example, I want to be doing like Victoria's Secret and stuff, which you need to be insanely strong and fit for, which is another reason why I changed, because I just picked all the new girls for the show and I was like, okay, Roshana, here we go. Can't have another year feeling like depressed and like you're not doing your best and stuff. If I was doing a normal job, I'd probably be really happy. But obviously, because I am a model and I'm obviously being photographed every day, and I want to make the pictures look as best as possible, I'd always want to feel like I could do anything.
In a way, I'm under more pressure because I basically have a full-time job that I'm doing in a completely different country. So I'm working abroad, you know. So I've got to think about that. I've got to also think about modelling. I've got to think about my health, my weight, my exercise. Also my designs as well, thinking about that. Roshana started to realise as well that she wants to push herself in other elements or other areas. So I was kind of like, I'll help you as well. So which is quite nice because it gives us something to work on.
I just came in. Hello. Good.
My name is Koki Kader, and I'm the women's booker at 20 Model Management. You get some people that are naturally skinny, no matter what they eat, no matter what they do, no matter how they exercise, they're naturally skinny. And then you have other models that actually have to exercise day in and day out to maintain that physique. You've got to be determined to succeed. If you don't have determination, your career is destined to be doomed because it's a 50-50 thing when it comes to being a model. You've got to put in your effort, and your booking table has got to put in their effort as well. And together, you make a success of your career.
Oh, so I got my cards and I asked them to change my measurements, which is good. And then I think I might go in and have a chat with her just to like see what's going on soon.
Oh, no.
I don't know, just to be like, so what kind of jobs are you sending me for? La, la, la. What do you think I can be doing? Just to like have a little update thing. I'm feeling fine. The jobs will come. I'm hoping to get a TV commercial or something.
3 weeks and you've already had like a lot of jobs that are all completely different.
Well, they've all been editorials, I think. There hasn't been like a real money job yet, which is fine. And I've like really loved all the jobs that I've been doing, but it's like...
You need the money. I think we all kind of worry about money. I've gone through that kind of thing of just modelling as well, and that is hard. Because you're on a time frame with your visa and everything, so you're kind of like you've always got that in the back of your head. So you're like, I've been here for a month, what's happened, what have I got, what's coming up?
I do my best not to stress out about money. I need to invest in myself and my career, so I will pay for things that I need to. Like the stuff like the Cape Town seems like a place to be for TV commercials and sort of commercial campaigns, so it's like I want to sort of do that side of it while I'm here.
Yeah, of
you
course.
know, do like, whereas like...
But now season's picking up. It will come.
Yeah, but I just want to speak to her and just be like, oh, maybe I'll just bring her some like flowers and maybe. Oh, thanks. No, because I am actually. I'm genuinely thankful for like they have been working really hard and getting good jobs and stuff.
Yeah, and it's important to show that, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. To show your gratitude.
Right, should we go?
So today I'm shooting for Elle. When I was getting my hair done, my back was turned. All I hear is a voice, and I'm like, is that Juan? Hey, Michelle! I was like, stop it! I had no idea that you were shooting this today. It made my day.
My name is Juan. I'm from Colombia. I'm a fashion photographer working under the name of relatable. I work for many magazines: Elle, Marie Claire, Glamour, Cosmo, Grazia. The editors, they choose the models, the packages, because they know more or less what kind of profile they want.
We here at Elle look for someone that's really unique and that is beautiful in their own way.
I like that you don't know what kind of background she had, like ethnicity. Like she can be Latina, she can be Indian, like you really don't know. When you see someone in front of the camera and they're just giving you, like you don't have to direct them that much and they just transform because she's a smiley girl and as soon as she's in front of the camera, she's just like supermodel.
The Cape Town oceans are freezing cold and I wanted her to go into the water and I wanted her to look happy and excited in gale force winds, all while looking phenomenal.
I can't swim at all, and I'm not ashamed of it. I just don't swim. It's not like I don't want to learn. It's just like, when I was younger, like, we didn't have a pool, and it's just like, where am I gonna swim? I think I know how to like survive in the water though. I can probably float somewhere or like do the doggy or what is it?
She didn't say anything about that because when I told her to go in the water, she didn't say anything. She said, okay. So, wow, okay.
I got more than my feet in the water. That was some cold water, okay? That was not, oof. That was intense. Like, and then Juan, it was the cutest thing. He was like, okay, let's get like halfway in the water. And then he went in, he's like, oh, no, let's not get halfway in the water. He was like, never mind, we're gonna do the shot right here. We're good. Coming to Cape Town, I didn't know how it was gonna be with my height. I didn't know if it was gonna be a problem, if it was gonna be okay. Especially being around some of my friends here, like Ben and Roshana, because they're obviously like taller models. You start second guessing things, like, should I be here? And then I just start booking stuff and people not even caring how tall I am. They're just like, oh, we like your look, so whatever, you photograph amazingly, so that's it. And then I'm just like, okay, well, forget it then.
So yesterday, I got an email from my agency's booker saying that Superbalist was bringing this photographer to town. He is South African, but he has based in South Korea.
My name's Cole Jones. I'm a photographer. I've been taking photos for about 6 years. I was looking for girls with dark hair and nice, big, solid eyebrows, dark eyes, and I really liked Anna's portfolio and just wanted to shoot with her. Can you show more of your back towards me? So you're kind of just looking over your shoulder. Perfect.
We were at the rooftop of the new Superbalist office. It was me and another girl from the agency as well. I know that she's South African. She's also with 20. We didn't talk a lot. When you have to work with models, like you always you hope it's maybe it's gonna be an easy and nice one, because sometimes models can be so annoying.
I'm Mira Leibovitz. I'm a stylist at Superbalist. Carl, he's basically working on a project at the moment that's all done on film. It's all shot on film, and it's all beautiful, interesting girls who are quite edgy, have a lot of personality, and it's all about them. We worked with Anna before at Superbalist, but I was dying to shoot her for an editorial, because I think that's probably where she shines, and well, she did.
Whenever I'm shooting with film photographers, I feel like how it was back in the days, in the first generations of modeling. It's completely different than digital camera these days. We had 3 looks. It was a very interesting brand because it was mostly these t-shirts, but with very nice graphic tees. They had one with boobs here. It was just a plain white shirt and just they had boobs here. It was interesting.
Anna, can you hike your shirt a little bit? That's fine. We shot really quickly. I loved working with both of them. Fast shoot, less than an hour. It was good fun.
Hi, Michelle. Come inside. Come inside. Welcome. Welcome.
Hi, Stella.
Hi, Stella. How are you doing? Awesome. Great. Welcome aboard, everyone. My name is Shanna. I am a casting coach as well as a casting director. I run courses for those aspiring models that want to improve their casting game for TV commercials.
I've been going on a lot of TVC castings, and it's not really my goal to be here as an actor. I want to be more doing editorials. I don't want to waste time on acting.
Most of the money is on commercial, unfortunately, because usually when it's on runway or editorials, it's mostly for image, but we know that the money is on the commercial side. That's why I'm always I really, really need to do some acting classes.
We're going to be doing all of our footage on playbacks on that flat TV screen in the lounge so that you can see exactly how you portray your brief, body language and facial expressions into camera. Essentially, artists in the first stages are going to be a bit nervous watching each other's performances because they kind of feel, once again, they're feeling exposed, feeling like people could be judging them whilst they're doing their performances. They don't want to feel silly. Yet, as the day progresses, they all see that they're in the same boat. So your first 10 seconds, we absolutely need to grasp and engage with the client, because how many people do they have to play back? What's the highest number you've ever been on a casting? 300?
Yes, it was 600.
600?
In a casting here, yeah.
Okay. You can imagine now, those clients have had to look through 600 playbacks.
Jesus.
So that's why your first 10 seconds is going to be your make or break point. Who would like to play first?
I'll go.
Thank you. All right. Hi, tell us your name.
I am Stella. I'm with 20 Management.
So, Stella, tell us briefly a bit about yourself.
I do music, I songwrite, and I travel a lot. My dad's in the military, works in the military, so I'm like one of those military brats. I was between the ages of 8 and 10 when I discovered I had some type of speech impediment. I spoke very fast, and also I was stuttered. It's not bad. It's not like that. I think it's just more of being aware and just really trying to work out what I want to say before just saying it.
And how do you feel about being on camera today?
Comfortable, very easy to talk to.
You look very, very comfortable on the camera there. If anything, there's a bit of that mumbling going on. And also just look straight into that lens. Hi, tell us your name.
Hi, I'm Roshana Johnson-May.
Roshana, tell us briefly a bit about yourself.
I'm from London, but now I live by the sea, so I like the outdoors. I like yoga, that sort of thing. Michelle and I were saying that when we go to a casting, we always do the same kind of look. And then you see other girls doing that, all like give a smile, and we're like, oh wait, like everyone's smiling, and we just think we look so, we're used to like being more editorial and stuff, and it's just so commercial here, and we just forget, we're like, oh my god, we must look like such bitches.
Roshana, any previous television commercial experience?
No.
Comfortable on camera?
Yeah.
So how was that for your playback? Was that the same girl as that sitting on the couch?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's the same as I am normally.
So tell us briefly a bit about you.
Well, I'm Brazilian, so I'm a tropical southern girl. I love traveling. I've been modeling for almost 4 years now, so I've been pretty much to each continent in this world. Before doing a TVC casting, you're already very nervous because you never know what to expect. And I love traveling, I love modeling, that's it. If I look at myself, I don't know, 5 years ago before I started modeling, it was really something that I would never think that I would get to this point of my career now. You're always like just a regular girl, and then they put you in front of camera and they give you a challenge, and you're like, or you just become too like it's threatening you, or you're just like, oh, this is quite interesting, like how can I do my best for this?
You were genuinely having fun. You were nice and confident, self-assured, and very likable. So good energy all around. What a lovely introduction. Hi. Hi there, tell us your name.
Hi, my name is Barbara Valente. I'm 19 years old.
So Barbara, tell us briefly a bit about yourself.
I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. And I live with my grandmother. Às vezes eu fico muito tensa, e quando eu fico muito tensa, assim, aí eu fico muito hiperativa, eu fico querendo mexer toda hora, eu fico tipo assim, ou quando eu bebo café, muito café, eu fico assim. Às vezes eu fico até meio com receio, né, de chegar às vezes no trabalho, tipo, vamos supor, que tem que falar pra câmera e tal, e às vezes eu falo muito alto, né, eu fico muito assim agitada, às vezes eu fico até com medo, né, do cliente ficar tipo, quê?
Nice, bubbly personality, great energy. The camera loves your energy. You were laughing at yourself, which is always fun, because if you make a mistake or you laugh at yourself, we see even more of the true person. Tell us your name.
Hi, I'm Michelle Wilson. I don't really get nervous. I think I get more like, I don't know if it's nervous. I guess it is nervous.
So Michelle, tell us briefly a bit about you.
I am originally from California, and I'm living in New York for the past 5 years. I think like right when I get on set and the camera's right there, I get a little shaky, but then I just like, sometimes I'm like, I just hope I don't embarrass myself right now.
I just wanted to pursue in my career, so I just decided to change up market.
Watching myself is so weird. Like, I didn't like it. I mean, it's cool to look back at it because you get to see what you need to work on, and you get to see how you actually are on camera. So it's cool, but in the same way, it's just like, oh my gosh, it's so embarrassing. I don't want to see that.
Okay, so what is all this doubt going on, Michelle?
It's just really bad.
Okay, so what did you come across there?
I looked nervous, and I was moving too much.
So it created self-doubt?
Yeah.
Which you don't actually have. As a person, you don't have that. You're quite confident. So, guys, here's the secret. With your introduction, have fun. Just have fun.
So today I'm here shooting for a bank. They're going to be doing a TVC and stills for the bank. So I'm the skater. just chilling on his phone, I guess checking my bank account. I literally just showed up. They took me straight to hair and makeup, put my clothes on, sat on a concrete slab, and that was it. You only work like a day and you get paid a lot because of the usage. So that's kind of the advantage of doing TVCs. It's a way to kind of rack up money quickly. It was quite a big production. So it was about a crew of, I don't know, 150? The photographer's assistant was holding the leaf kind of like in front of me to kind of get, I imagine, to get the like the depth. They know exactly what they want, so it's kind of that thing of like you're a mannequin. The photographer would just kind of tell me to smile, and he would just, you know, if my leg came up too much, he'd be like, lower your leg. And the stylist would come over, would arrange me, and then we were shot. Yeah. It was about 4 hours for 2 shots. Probably the most easiest job I've ever booked in my life. I left being like, what? Is that it?
So what I'm going to coach you guys now is something that you'll be taking with you for the remainder of your casting career, and what we call the internal monologue. So what is an internal monologue? Did you know that only 3% of communication is verbal? We start to work with breaking down a whole lot of different on-camera techniques, working in front of the camera, utilizing what they do in the everyday today, because that's what we're doing with TV commercials, is that what happens out there in the real world is what we basically facilitate in a casting studio. You ever been to eating or drinking castings?
Yes. Yeah.
We don't really utilize an internal monologue whilst we're eating or drinking. We just kind of eat and shove it down our throats and drink and that was good, okay. But no internal monologue yet. Once again, you've got the client on the other side watching playbacks to see if you can make their product look believably good. So what we're going to do is we're going to try a little eating exercise. All of you take one of these, but do not eat it yet. No one's lactose intolerant? Everyone?
Yeah, do we have to eat it?
You don't have to. I'm not going to force you at all.
Yeah, I love these.
You don't want any?
No, thank you. I don't like them.
Okay. Nice and eager, standing by and eager. And taking the bite. And from your lips to your tongue. I want to see that internal monologue to the roof of your palate. Satisfied. Let's see that shoulder work, girl.
The eating and drinking, like acting, it was very hard because for me, it's really something that I never really watch myself whenever I'm drinking or eating something as like in order to look good. I was so bad on that, oh my God, because it's really hard to be very natural and at the same time very excited for that product. So that's something that I need to work a lot.
Good work, girls. Lovely. And cut.
The eating and drinking one was actually difficult. I feel like you're just either in it or you're not, and I was just kind of like not really thinking, so which was the problem. I was just kind of daydreaming, I think.
So what we're going to be doing now, everyone, is with our bottles of water, we're going to be doing a pack shot. It's not a bottle of water. To us it is, but it's the product. So you'll never really drink a genuine beer on set, and you'll never really drink the genuine coffee on set, so they're going to have to fake it anyway. So let's have one of you guys come up one by one and give us the pack shot lead moment. If you can create a convincing pack shot, it's the lead. Okay? And action. And cut. Look at the product.
Oh, look at the product too.
I think Michael is a really keen learner. He's absolutely taking in all the techniques beautifully. Action. And cut. Barbara is just this flamboyant, bubbly personality. So I think already that's going to be an asset for her because she's completely likable from the first moment that she appears on camera. Okay. And action. Anna, somehow she's got the personality for the camera. She's just also much more comfortable in her own body. So it's almost like she doesn't even have to try hard because she almost understands who she is, comfortable in her own skin, her own body, no ego. Standing by and action. 45-degree angle to camera.
Oh, sorry. Should I start
Okay,
again?
cut, yeah. Action. Roshana, I feel at the beginning was more inhibited. Once Roshana understands that it's all really about attaining a positive attitude, wanting to be there, enjoying the process, having fun whilst doing it. With a little bit more assistance, I think that we can probably get there this afternoon for sure.
You don't realise how slow they want it. Like, you have to read like, oh, how do I feel? And then like do all these like slow movements.
Okay, remember, stay present. Okay, standing by and action. I think Michelle is quite enthusiastic, and you know, I think enthusiasts are going to go a long way, particularly this industry. You know, it's not as glamorous as it sounds, but she's eager and she's really paying good attention. She's definitely here to learn. Guys, so well done. That was great. What do you guys think are going to be some key fundamental pointers for a convincing relationship on camera?
Definitely eye contact.
Yes, eye contact. Eyes can be pretty intimidating for some, especially for those really good-looking ones. So, of course, a really great technique that I do teach the artists is just to have a look right here between the brows. So why don't you guys give it a try? And just create a whole conversation.
It makes me feel cross-eyed.
If you both just want to get up for a moment, over here. And just holding his hands, just standing profile to camera, that's perfect. And I want you guys just to stare lovingly into each other's eyes. And shape-shift that body language. You're so happy to see each other. You know, those flirting castings can become quite awkward because a lot of people are currently in relationships with other people. And at that moment, there's that awkwardness because the moment that they have to become intimate with each other, they realize, okay, this is not really my boyfriend and that's not really my girlfriend scenario. Keep going. That's great.
It's just like weird because it's just like, I know you. So it's like you know them too much that you're just like, I don't want to be your girlfriend. And then you have a boyfriend and what is he going to think? You know, like, but you know, it's acting, so whatever.
All right, so let's create that moment. So, Michelle, newly wedded couple, moving into a brand new home together. You can see the large task at hand. Michael, you're going to have a lot of new brides. Okay. We're standing by and action.
You ready?
Oh, wow. You always just step outside of your real life when you act, but it was a little awkward at first, and then I couldn't get into it for some reason. It was just weird for me. Like, I love him though. He's cute, he's cool, whatever, but I was just like, It's Michael. It's me. No.
Oh man.
Get that over there too.
Look at all the boxes that we have to. Oh.
It's so much, but it's
guys.
cool. It's cool.
Even if Michael has to really picture his male partner, even though he is working with a female, that he doesn't see it as a female partner, doesn't know how to kind of embrace it. But if he embraced her the way he embraces his partner, for instance, or vice versa, it becomes a lot more authentic on camera and convincing.
Okay.
Stand further back, start further back. That's great. Ready? And action.
You ready?
What? I thought I had a surprise. Wow. You did this? It looks big. What?
It was funny. I don't know. It's always hard for me to interact. Like, it's especially with male models because it's always on that point that when there is straight guys, it's easier because they feel more, how can I say? They feel more threatened by you, you know, because when they're straight guys, they don't really open too much because they're gonna look gay, and they're always like concerned about it, which is so stupid. But when they are the gay guys that we are interacting with, it's the best because they want to show up more than the girls, so it's a completely different scenario.
Love and feeling and action.
You ready?
Oh my God.
It's ready. Are you ready? You sure you're ready? Okay.
Oh my God.
You like that? I got that. There's it's good. Let me go. There's
Thank you.
You're so welcome. I love you. I love
you.
I love you. Barbara surprised me the most. So seeing her, knowing that her English is not so perfect, that was pretty awesome to see. Like, she was definitely, like, I feel she is most natural next to Anna.
Roshana?
Get your ass over here, girl. Come on, girl.
This one?
So Roshana didn't want to do it. I don't really know why, but I think it was just because she wasn't comfortable with it, and also because she's taller and he's like shorter. And I think that was the dynamic. She was just like, that feels awkward for me.
I was just like, it's fine, I'll just say out of this one. I was like, no, it's good. I feel like that's probably the easiest thing to act out, being in a couple with someone, which is why I was kind of like, oh, I don't really need to do it. And I was just like, oh, let's just can't be bothered, like it's talk, yeah. So I was just like, yeah, it's fine.
To be tall and to be very beautiful, it's like, and a woman, it's like, it's kind of hard probably to find like a boyfriend that's the same height, that's also attractive, that's also not freaking annoying. So it's like, I feel like anyone that's like taller than they usually are like people that are shorter than they usually are, and they just have like a kind of like a, always something they're going through.
Okay, so are we ready to watch playbacks?
Yeah.
It's not just a matter of luck. When you go to a casting, it's not just about only your good looks, but it really is about attaining the right sense of attitude for them to feel like they actually understand what is going to be required of them.
Wow, the acting class was like something so good because I was mesmerized by her. Like, she was talking all day, I was like, because she was really opening my eyes to so much things, because I feel like acting sometimes is just a study of how it is to be all these human emotions, you know, because it's how you observe all of that and you bring it in front of the camera.
I sucked. I'm not gonna lie, I really did. I'm not really good at acting. It's not a passion of mine. I don't really want to do it, but it was informative and it was nice. It was cute. But I think Stella and Anna did really well, and Barbara was so cute. Her little dimples. She was like, 19, I'm ready, Barbara. And she was like, nah. Every time. It's like you just instantly smile as soon as she even walked. She didn't have to say anything.
Cara, acrescentou, de verdade, acrescentou muito na minha vida. Eu me sinto muito mais confortável, sabe, em fazer cast. Tipo, antes eu tinha muito, assim, muita tensão. E foi bom que todo mundo se divertiu, todo mundo aprendeu se divertindo. E isso é melhor quando você aprende fazendo.
Internal monologue, that was definitely something that I wouldn't do. I would just try to get straight in character, but I wouldn't talk to myself in my head, which I feel like that is something that would definitely help out a lot more. So I definitely learned a few things extra in this class.
And if I don't get to cast you as the casting director, then I hope to see you on our big screens real soon. So guys, a massive round of applause for all your hard work today.